that A, the harvest tribute was taken from the barbarians, which it was. We have a picture to prove it. And to oversee this transition that went on. Did you just dump it?
I volunteered.
Man, you're a toughie.
Your prince clearly disagrees with your current policy.
You can bring him up if you want. Is this from the traditional way? Anyway, and the other reason that we were here is to oversee this rather messy transition, the escape of the old lords into the things, and they couldn't be found, and then the new lords we had to find to take their place, and apparently all but the baby were willing to let.
We'll get a chance next year.
The princess has escaped with her supporters, and so we may yet see something come for the princess. Try that there, pal. I know, you had your eye on that princess.
Oh, an arranged marriage, okay.
See? It's never too early for an arranged marriage. Anyway, what has to happen next, as I said before, I don't know any of you who missed the war and the subsequent victory that I had at the crown, where the old crown was left without fire, and therefore it became my duty to go to all of the corners of the empire and rake for the fire there that comes from their populace and from the thing. So all lords must have a tribute of fire to give to the crown that we may reignite the phoenix aflame. I chose my method, which was finding Vigo, who had run off without leaving by fire, and normally we burn our kings to death, and he just didn't have the courtesy to do it. So I got his goblet, and we drained his blood, and I drank it and breathed fire out onto the crown so that we could start this process. The Lord of Almedina surprised me by leaping forward out of the audience with a flaming sword, and while I really hate surprises, he jumped down onto his knees and did his fealty, and I was like, okay. But more orderly, the old lord and lady had promised to bring out their fire, and they have escaped. So we have a new lord and lady, and they shall have to bring your fire to the crown. So we call before us the new lord and lady of Viadrina. Wow, I hope that doesn't get too hot, because I have a lot to say. Are you going to be all right with that? Huh?
We'll be okay.
You'll be okay?
You hold it by the bottom part. There we go.
Very well. This day, as the new and under the auspices of the crown, Lord and Lady of Viadrina, ruling together by fate and decree of the Charter of Viadrina, I set before you certain tasks. The first shall be that I want you to expand the empire into the hinterlands at which you guard, which means I expect more Canadians under your sway by the end of my reign. And so, you have indeed agreed to make this so. I trust you to do so. You will also defend the borders against all incoming people and other aggressors from either other nations, other things. How are we doing with that?
It's good.
Okay. I don't want to have to call you the one-handed. Anyway.
It's his shield hand, it's fine.
It's fine.
He only needs a
That's
shield
right.
arm, he doesn't need a hand.
Further, I agree to protect you from enemies within and without the empire to the best of our ability as craft. In return, or further, you have asked that as an assistance to you, that for 4 events during your year, I shall guarantee that there will be at least 40 of the southern members of the empire who come forward and attend your events and provide teaching and other things such as fighting or other kinds of cool stuff. Holy Moses. So, this is the agreement. What?
Classes of any sort.
Hey, wait, I made this deal. I'll bring up who I want to bring up. Right, you can make requests, but you tell them. Anyway.
Tomorrow. We have a meeting.
If we plan ahead, we can.
Right.
Make it so.
And they will be citizens, and we will have events that will be larger and more vested for the fortress so that it may grow properly as is right. Now, This is what you have sworn to me and what I this day swear to you, besides the normal, that you will follow the words and deeds and uphold the law of the crown. Yes? Yes? Very well. So say I, Avalok Twiceborn, king by right of arms of Ardesca, first of his name, that this is my promise to you and your promise to me. As I have no sword here, I have but one ring. You may lay your hands upon this, that I may accept. You too. This so I swear, until I descend the throne. You want to put your hand over this? There you are. The jaws of the dragon receive me, or I die in other messy ways. And you? Do you swear this?
I swear.
The light of Viadrina then is in your hands. I leave it to you after taking it into this crown. Arise, new, and now tested. Okay.
Well, I'll test it.
Yeah.
You took the fire ring.
Everybody okay? Being Phoenix Prince is tough. Huzzah! Arise, new Lord of Viadrina and Lady of Viadrina. And you, citizens, attend to your new Lord and Lady. We're gonna go.
need to attend.
No, I'm fine.
We smelled birds hair. I was sitting right there.
There goes our lighting methodology of our fire.
Spirit of the flame.
And honestly,
enters his body.
when a Phoenix King goes down, there's usually some form of immolation. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is just practice.